just going to start the recording from the beginning. Because, as I was just saying, this run is the entire recording session, like... Zero resets. Except for the 682 resets that I've had so far. Oh yeah, actually, there's the message, there's the... Oh sorry, the PSR, I was on the right ROM. Alright. I just realised that is... Put that there. Chat should show up on stream now. Let me know if the audio balancing is bad, by the way. It should be about the same as when I'm playing, but... Let me know. Turn 1 growl, love to see that. Two growls? Is this actually the right run? Yeah, it's actually not as bad as it could have been. Yo, Craig. Yeah. You get the focus buff, which is so important in a game that's like 80% RNG. It was more just that like it was like 8:30 or something, and I didn't really want to start streaming. I just wanted to do a couple of attempts. No, as it says on the stream, the commentary is live. Is that not? Yeah, I don't know. I am talking over the video. So one encounter, nice rat. Yo, Pat cares. I think that's a fair assumption. No, I know the title does, but I mean like on the stream, like on the right hand side of the game, it says commentary is live. It's okay, I don't normally have anything up there, so I understand not looking there. That's usually just empty space on the layout. Talk to Oak from the sides, makes Blue walk less spaces to get to you. Moves the camera further up. You can talk to him from behind as well, it's like the same speed. In yellow you have to talk to him from behind, but yeah, in red it doesn't matter. And the side is just easier. I never know how much to do, like, commentary in these. Like, do I talk about what's going on, like, in this specific run, or do I talk about how the run works? I'm never quite sure. Yeah, you have to kill one encounter before Brock, like one wild encounter, it doesn't matter what, just so that you hit level 8 and learn Bubble. Which I had already done, so that's 2 encounters, and I do have experience, so that's a very good Route 1. The rival fight was kind of pretty average, so... But this is looking like about a 7-minute Nidoran split, which is perfectly fine. Little delay on the save there because I'm lining it up with a in-game time tracker. And we got our God Nidoran, but I'm still clearing all these text boxes perfectly. Some of them can be buffered, so they're easy, but a few of them are just 4-frame windows to clear perfectly. And then that nickname is... It's 8 frames to be able to extend it to the Pidgey catch, but you need to hit the first 6 frames to be able to extend it past that. Oh, this is frame 5, so kind of late. I usually hit like frame 2 or 3 most of the time, so I'm a bit late on that one, but it's all good. And we get the Pidgey. And then I've just recently, basically since getting back from ASM, started going for triple extended, where I try and keep Manip past the Pidgey catch as well. I don't actually get it that often. Certainly not the string shot, but even the forest Manip I don't get that much. But I think I hit all those text boxes. And the NPCs here look correct, so we'll go for it. Yeah, lets you take a more direct path through that grass and guarantee no encounters through the whole forest, or up until the trainer. I considered skipping the potion here, because I have like a really high HP Squirtle. I have 23 HP and I didn't take any damage. So if there was ever a time to skip the potion, it would be now. But I've been getting burned by the potion skip a bunch recently, and I just didn't really feel like bothering. And I missed the string shot Manip, but just got lucky and just got string shot fail anyway. Because if you do all that perfectly up until selecting Tail Whip, you guarantee a string shot on the first turn of the Weedle fight. And ideally a string shot fail, because that's faster. I missed it, but just got lucky and got it anyway. And in fact, that was a really, really good Weedle fight. So I don't need to heal, I don't need to antidote. Last couple days I've been going for the quick swap here. There's a tile, I'll point it out. If you do the Pokemon swap on this tile right here, where the music changes to the Pusa music, you can, and do it like really fast, you can skip the little beat little jingle it plays. I've been doing that for the last couple days, but I've been messing it up a lot and just didn't feel like going for it. So I just did the normal, doing it in the house. Yo, Stan. And yo, Kenora, thank you for the raid. Hope Chrono Cross was good. I liked the idea of the, like, night shift redo with you and Sidri and Vi. Cool stream idea. Alright, let's see how this Brock goes. I actually don't remember. I have lots of health, so that's useful. Do I have good special? No, I don't. So Geodude and Onix are going to take three hits each because I have not good special, which can make this fight a lot worse than having good special. It just depends how lucky you get, but you definitely prefer to have good special. Managed to PB, nice, congrats. So did I. The really scary thing about bad special is if Onix uses Bide on the same turn that you use your first bubble, you're just like 50% to die. Thankfully it didn't happen here and I didn't even need to heal, so for a bad special fight, that was about as good as it goes. I guess I could have Red Bar, that would be better, but that's not that common. Well, what you got to ask yourself is, if I got a 1 second PB, would I bother restreaming it? So yeah, being ahead of my splits at Brock is really good. Like, that has not happened that often since I got this PB. These splits how long ago was that? Got back 2 weeks ago, yeah. So I've been doing runs pretty steadily for like 2 weeks, and I've only been ahead at Brock a few times. Wait, did I? I'm gonna go back to that. Did I get string shotted? Because if not... Oh, I did. Okay, I missed it. I thought that was like a crazy roll on that horn attack, but no, I got a badge boost. It's all good. So yeah, you normally don't two-shot this unless you get a string shot on the first turn. You normally need a tackle at the end, so that was lucky. String shot there gives me a badge boost, so I can probably skip, like save a horn attack here. Yeah, that's easy. Easy tackle range. You want to save as many horn attacks as possible on Route 3, just because the Moon Rocket fight, like the more horn attack PP you have left over, the better that fight is, pretty much. And so it's kind of important to know exactly like what pixel of health for each enemy. It's like gives it a guaranteed tackle instead of horn attack. Yeah, no heal here, which is rare, as Padcast says. You usually want to heal here, but I have almost full health, so it's fine. I think I'm dead to a crit here, but otherwise all good. Yeah. And we get some nice red bar. The wrap miss? Oh my god, I forgot about that. That is clutch. I would have had to heal if I got wrapped, so that's really good. I forget what wrap's accuracy is. It doesn't miss that often. 90%, okay, yeah, so that was 10% to miss. Very clutch. Bad roll there, that was... After the 2 string shots, tackle might have still killed there, but wasn't gonna risk that. But yeah, 2 string shots sucks here because, like, you get badge boosts, which is nice, but also you're slower than Kakuna and Metapod, so they get a harden in before you can hit them. So, wastes turns sometimes, usually. Yeah, so this is normally a 3-shot, but takes 4. But I can save a horn attack on this Caterpie. Because I've mentioned badge boosts a couple times for anyone not familiar. There's a weird quirk of how stat calculations are done in Gen 1 where so like some of the badges give you nice fucking crit, that was awesome. I think that saved 2 horn attacks. Am I right? Oh yeah, because I was slower. That's crazy crit. Tackle first to save 2 inputs. On the Caterpie? Yeah, because I'd already got 2 string shots, good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because it's always going to be tackle range. 1 HP calculated. I was also dead to crit there, but like, this Caterpie always does 3 on a non-crit, so... But yeah, very, very, very nice Route 3. Red bar through a lot of it. Saved lots of horn attacks. Yeah, I have 5 left, which is like more than enough. I mean, like after 5, you don't really gain much benefit, but like 5 is very, very good. And because I'm in red bar, I don't want to heal yet, so I just go straight into saving for movement up. Yeah, 24 ahead here. That is... Let me just double check, I still have life split open. That is not best pace, but it is like 10 seconds behind best pace. Yeah, badge boost, so like the boulder badge gives you an attack increase. Every time your stats get recalculated in battle, it reapplies that increase, so you get stronger every time. Like, say you get hit with string shot, your speed goes down, but then your attack goes up. It gets reset at the end of a battle, or if you level up. So, that's very... Like, it's important throughout the run, but it's like really important in Route 3. Because you're getting hit with lots of string shots and Leas. What else? Yeah, normally you heal for Moon Rocket while you're in the menu, like before Moon Minute, because you have to open the menu to save. But because I'm in red bar, I can save time on the Paris catch, because really awesome. It still works when you're in red bar. The YOLO ball, that is. Dude, you have no idea. I was fucking, like, so locked in for this manip. I was shaking almost. Because this is a pace that I don't think I've seen since my PB. And saving even more time because red bar catch. Yeah, no, I was fully expecting to mess this up. Like, spoilers, I didn't, obviously, but I was fully expecting to. Like this bit here, man, I was like not 100% sure that I'd done the A presses correctly there, so I was just waiting to get an encounter. But no, it's all good, and then just got to do the 4-framer on this text box. You get 2 inputs, so it's fine. And then YOLO ball catch. Sorry, red bar catch is what I meant. Saves quite a lot of time. But now I have to remember to heal. I forgot I still had the antidote in my inventory, because normally potions would be slot 1 there. But you would, almost every run you'd have already tossed the antidote by this point, so that kind of messed me up a bit. Because you toss it either when you heal before Brock or when you heal before Short Sky. It's quite rare to do neither of those. But yeah, this fight I have 5 Horn Attack, so I can basically just spam Horn Attack and, like, I don't need to Leo or anything most of the time. That crit's nice. You often don't 2-shot this rat, so the crit, double crit, nice. The crit guarantees the 2-shot. Didn't get tail whipped, so Zubat's fairly safe. Get confused here, and I do have to heal. Like, hit self into leech life would have been dead there. So that was kind of annoying. And then hit self. Yeah, wait, what's the range there? Was that... No, it's 16. Yeah, I didn't get tail whipped, so yeah, I was still safe there. If I did self again, I would not have died, but I would have had to heal again, and that would have been very slow. So, not the best Moon Rocket. The crit on Rattata was very nice, but Zubat did troll a bit with confusion. But, we're through. On this kind of pace, just not dying there is good enough. And I still have, like, 6 potions as well, which is insane. Probably not gonna have to worry about potion count this run. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna go back there. I stop on TM1 for like a fraction of a second there. Normally I YOLO scroll that because a 4-slot scroll is kind of easy in my opinion. Or like scroll a slot 4. The timing's kind of easy. But if you under-scroll there and escape rope accidentally, it's just over. So I did double check, make sure I'm actually on the TM. I crit this Grimer, which is nice, that's a 2-shot normally, and it can disable Mega Punch, which is ultra troll. Don't get the range, that's fine, you normally don't. And then just don't miss. Yeah, good fight. Oh, really, Pagath? That's so scary. Clutch to save it. So even if I get an encounter here, this is still very nice pace. But I don't. So 2403 moon, that is 3 seconds behind my best moon ever. Apparently I have a 24 flat. It was pretty bad, yeah. I crit Rattata, so I got the 2-shot, but then I got confused and hit self twice, I think? Or maybe just once. Oh, nice troll on that guy. Yeah, I had to heal. I only had to heal once, but yeah, it was kind of slow. Yeah, I was very lucky that I didn't get tail whipped, because if I'd got tail whipped and then had the same Zubat, it would have been really, really bad. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would believe that I lost like 15 plus seconds there. I didn't get an encounter, and I did have red bar Paris catch as well, so yeah, that Moon Rocket was very slow. Alright, anyway, this fight is scary. If you get sand attacked, you cry. I think that's not... Yeah, that's not on attack range, so I have to go for a Mega Punch here, and I did do it correctly. Didn't miss. That's like pretty likely to die to 3 horn attacks, but yeah, I low rolled. But no sand. Yeah, good fight. No complaints about that. Yeah, it's like 90% to kill, 91% to kill Pidgeotto with 3 horn attacks, so that was unlucky. This Caterpie's a range. Oh, I miss anyway. But I do get the range. Yeah, before this most recent grind I did work a bunch on the instant text buffering, so I'm like not mashing at all in this section. I've actually written down the like dialogue pattern, like how many lines you have to clear in each chunk. Which is nice, because smashing is not fun, and timing stuff is. Feels very satisfying. Because yeah, you have to be, like, buffering the instant text is kind of complicated because you have to alternate between A and B. You can't buffer 2 lines in a row with A or with B, with some very minor exceptions. But yeah, so you need to be, like, Oh, this sucks. I forgot about this. I've never been wrapped on Nugget Bridge before. This is actually a first ever. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you need to like know what text is coming up so that you can like hold the right button to buffer it perfectly. That Pidgey's also a range. It can sand attack you, so got lucky there, I guess, but missing the range is kind of unlikely. I don't know if that Neo is a range to kill with a crit. Kinda looks like it should be. Oh, you're talking about the poison sting stall? No, I would have taken just one-shotting Mankey, yeah. Oh, nice, nice manuing. Yeah, a bit of time loss there, but this is actually now best pace ever, despite all that time loss. I'm now 5 seconds ahead of previous best pace ever. And I have red bar. Switch Water Gun to the top during that fight because we're gonna teach over it with Thrash in a bit, and it's nice. It's better to, like, you want Thrash to be in slot 1, and switching it now is nice as well because it means you can just teach over slot 1 and just kind of mash. You don't need to be careful to make sure you teach over the right move. That Scratch is clutch. I can keep red bar for longer. Pace placement? Yeah, I haven't set that up. I have Live Split still open on the sides, comparing against best split times. So this is kind of scary. What's the? I don't have the defensive ranges up. I forget how much damage Machop can do. Let me check. I can do 9. Wait, how much HP did I have? Oh, I had 11. Okay, so I was safe. Just. But going into this fight on 2 HP would have been very bad if I'd got, like, max roll crit. Because if you miss the Mega Punch and die to Absorb, that would be terrible. Or die to Quick Attack from Pidgey, also. So yeah, glad I did not take a Karate Chop. And then yeah, teach Thrash over Water Gun here. Gotta be very careful to actually teach it. I have definitely lost runs to saying no to teaching Thrash before. Not in a while, but I've done it. I have loads of potions, so... I mean, I have to heal twice regardless, yeah. I did consider using a third potion briefly, but it would have put me on way too high HP and been like, no chance of red buff as Surge Split. So, and 54 is reasonably safe, like, you're never properly safe in this section, but it's good enough. Would very much like to get this range though. This is about a coin flip to kill this Machop. And we crit. And then this Drowsy is like 90%, but if it lives it can do a lot of damage. %, in fact, it's even more than that. Dude, I'm looking at the... I've never noticed this before on the offensive ranges, that Starmie can live 2 Thrash hits, like without an X defend. That's crazy. It's like 0.2% to live after 2 Thrash hits. Yeah, Tail Whip on Goldeen, so no damage again. Very good. So we only die here to, well, this, so Bubble Beam crit, Bubble Beam speed fall, X defend into various shenanigans as well. But like, we're pretty likely to get through this. I see Bubble Beam here and my heart sinks. I've died to Bubble Beam quite a few times recently. So that was a relief when the health bar stopped moving. It is slower in just like movement stem, but we need the experience. We need level 25 for Starmie. There might be other reasons, but I think that's it. We really do need level 25. The classic run that doesn't do RNG manip fights extra trainers in Mount Moon, and so doesn't have to do the early dig rocket, but yeah. Also, yeah, Gold Misty, so I'm now over 30 seconds ahead of previous best pace ever. Minus 32.5 on best split times. You can get encounters here. I don't know the actual chance. I could figure it out. It's 10% per grass tile, but I don't know how many tiles that is. Like 8 or something. So, you get an encounter quite often, but I missed it this time. All of these Pidgeys and the Raticate all have quick attack. So I could easily get hit into like low red bar here if I get lots of quick attacks. But I'm dodging them. Like, the red bar would be nice, but it also makes Boat Rival more scary, so I'm kind of fine either way here. straight onto the boat. Ideally, you would do shopping and like teach stuff before the boat, but then you'd lose instant text, so kind of just have to go and shop on the way back. So I don't want to get sand attacked. If I did get sand attacked here, I would just switch out to get rid of it. Slow, you lose instant text, but on this kind of pace, definitely the way to go. But really, I just don't want to see sand attack. And then I don't want to miss a Mega Punch on Eradicate. This quick attack is... oh, wow, I forgot it was a crit. A quick attack's kind of nice, because it puts me in red bar. Messed up the text there a bit. Yeah, that fight can go all kinds of different ways. That was pretty smooth, but you can get sand attacked, you can miss a Mega Punch and get Hyper Fanged, you can get Vine Whipped by Ivysaur. If you're on really high health, you can stall Kadabra to try and tank a Confusion. It's risky though, because it has a pretty high crit chance. It has not sinned, no. There's only one person who knows, and she's agreed not to say. I don't know if she's even still here, to be honest. But I am... like, that Misty split is 32.5 seconds ahead of best pace ever. So I'm like, this is very far and away best run at this point. Oh, hello, Soph. No, I was just saying there's only one person who knows the time. Alright, some repels, some paralyzed heals just in case. Hopefully you don't need them, but they're worth buying. I think this was kind of... oh no, that was not too bad. That slot 1 swap is kind of awkward. I'm not great at alt scrolling, so... you have to go down 6 slots from slot 1. It's fine, but it's a little awkward. And then we do cans minute. I still do the 60 out of 60 minute here. It loses like 2 seconds to the optimal minute, but it works every time. So I don't have to IGT track all the way to this point. I just haven't bothered to set it up. And I do not want to take the 1 in 30 to just have it fail. So I will take the 2-second time loss. And then yeah, I just need to hit this Voltorb range, basically. Like, if I miss the range, it's like 75% to die, and if you miss it, it's 1 in 3 to use Sonic Boom and just kill you, which always does 20 damage. So it's not likely to die there, but it's definitely a risk. And then I would like a 4-turn Thrash here. I die to hit Self here. I do not get the 4-turn Thrash, and I do not want to risk the 50-50, so I switch out. Bit of an unfortunate time loss, but we can deal with that. If I'd got Growled instead of Thunderbolted there, I would have actually lived hit Self, and so I could have gone for it. But I did not. But this is still great. I'm now less ahead of best pace ever, but it is still best pace ever by like 20 seconds. Always talk to Pidgey first? Is there a... Does Raichu not always kill Squirtle? Oh, the cry length! Oh my god. That's big brain. Okay. Good shout. Yeah, I've never had Squirtle not die there, but yeah, cry length for sure. Nice extra step there. Little menu thing there that I really like. It's like not optimal, but it's really consistent. I think this is called a Keyser scroll. If you need to swap with the last slot in your inventory, you like scroll all the way down to cancel and then just press up and select and you'll switch with the last slot. Hey, Lionheart. We shall see. Keyser swap, yeah. I like it. Like, it's slower than just YOLO scrolling it, but it's very, very consistent. Just gotta hit this Mega Punch. This is the last Mega Punch to hit, and we get it. This is kind of an awkward HP here. I'm on track to level out of Red Bar at the Hiker, and so I would like to take just a small amount of damage somewhere. There's like the Bug Catcher's Venonat has Tackle, so you can try and force that. Also, there's like Oddish Girl, you can try and get an Absorb off her. So normally you Bubble Beam and then Thrash here, but because I do want to take a small amount of damage, I will just Bubble Beam everything. Give Venonat a turn. And I think it's 50-50 to use Tackle, also has Disable. And we get Disable. Bubble Beam Disable as well. Probably the worst outcome there. So, still bad HP. I mean, I can still TB Oddish. I didn't get damage off Venonat. One bonk. And Gem 1 miss, yeah, good point. Yeah, I shouldn't say that's the worst thing. It's never the worst thing. This game always has worse things to throw at you. So I actually do go for the Thunderbolt here. But it doesn't help, I just get Poison Powder. Like, that's not the worst thing that can happen, but it's not the best either. You want Absorb. If you get, like, Sleep Powder hit, that's very bad. But it's better than getting it when you're already thrashing. If you're already thrashing and you get sleeped, you are probably just dead. But at least in that case, you can heal if you need to. Repel on this tile, because it means if you do the movement properly, you run out one tile before you leave and get to clear the repel text inside the cave, which is faster. So yeah, I will level out of red bar on this Geodude, unfortunately. So I guess what I'm hoping for is Quick Attack from the Pidgey coming up. And then like Gambler, you can take damage off his stuff as well. Two bonks. Three bonks. Good movement. Yeah, love a quick attack off the Pidgey. But no. So the repel runs out here, and then one more step and you're out. It's kind of risky because if you do mess up the movement and have the repel run out early, you can risk encounters, but it's not too bad. Yeah, this Growlithe, I do stall a turn on this Growlithe by using Thrash instead of Bubble Beam. There is a risk there, like if you get like a crit into Quick Attack from Vulpix, you could die, but not likely. I do get the Quick Attack, but thankfully no crits. Yeah, back in red bar, we're in late drill HP. Yo, TT-tar. Yeah, I mean, what was that? That was a very slow bike. I missed the repel here, the elixir here. Thankfully, recover it reasonably quickly, but that feels bad. Yeah, a little bit of slop and time loss in the last split, but the run's so far ahead that it's not a big deal. And then we go shopping. So we buy Horn Drill TM. I'm on late drill, so I can afford 10 super repels. When I say late drill, there's like two different branching parts of the routes at this point, depending on your HP. You either teach Horn Drill immediately after getting Fly, or you delay it until like the end of Lavender Tower. Just depending on how you want to play Lavender Rival. There's like 4 different strats for Lavender Rival, depending on your HP. Get the worst move in the game. up some X items. I'm sorry, Stan. I did consider delaying the restream until tomorrow, but I was too hyped. So, oh yeah, I should point out, it looks like I'm saving tons of time here, and that's because the previous PB lost an incredible amount of time to Oddish Girl in Rock Tunnel. So, that was actually not the best split, but, like, I think I can save up to a minute if I match my gold there. So only saving 30 is pretty bad. Previous PB ended up confused and paralyzed against Oddish Girl and like didn't play it correctly. Somehow didn't die, but lost a stupid amount of time. But yes, we are now 7 seconds ahead of best pace ever. So, still best pace. On pace for a 102 flute as well. Like 102 something. Which would, I believe, be a first? Or, no, I've had one before. Quick attack here sucks, because now I have to heal. Because I can die to Ivysaur. So, potion here, and hope to get hit back into red bar, which he does, thankfully. But yeah, if I'd stayed on 4 HP there, I could have just died to Vine Whip. But we get Leech Seed anyway, so it didn't matter. So now we just need to hit 2 rock slides, which are 90% accurate. I mean, we want to hit 4 rock slides, but the first 2 are like very important because we're in range to just die to Nightshade. But spoilers, this is the biggest time loss fight of the run. So there's one miss, we get Lick, no Paralyze. Another miss, confused. I just switch out. I'm like, fuck this shit. Confuse again. I just need him to kill Paras, just Nightshade, please. Does Nightshade affect normal types? I forget. I like wasn't sure, and so I didn't switch to Pidgey. Just in case. But I actually don't know whether Nightshade hits normals. No? Okay, I made the right choice then. Good. I guess the best thing would have been if I'd sacked Pidgey to Surge and then could have brought out Squirtle there. That would have been better, but in the situation I was in, Paras was the right choice. Gen 1 Dart? Oh wow, okay. Hello sheep. Yeah, okay. That's good to know for the future. Because yeah, Pidgey would have been better there, because it would have died to a Nightshade from full. Paras did not. It only died because it hit Self first. But yeah, regardless, that was terrible, but... very, very slow. 2 rock slide misses. Somehow I didn't die. Like, not dying there was very surprising with 2 rock slide misses. But I was very upset. Would have spammed Lick, yeah, for sure. Okay, rain over. It was a PB. I haven't revealed how much by. I was very, very far ahead until that first channeler fight. We'll see how much time I lost, but it was very slow. Because yeah, for context, if I had just had like a normal tower here, I would have been on pace to skip Sylph Bar for 146. Because I would have been on like a high 102 flute. So that's like comfortably Sylph Bar skip pace. We will see what the pace is after this, though. Yo, Stavros, I don't know what you're trying to get out of those, but none of those are commands. I think the only command I have active at the moment is World Record. If you have a question, just ask. Stern, yeah, that was a good guess, but no, I did turn that off. No, the only one I have active at the moment is this one. Well, it's not... Well, it's just that I haven't said what the time is. So, you'll see if you watch the end of the run. Or if you check my YouTube after I upload it, I guess. Or the past broadcast. So yeah, 103.24 flute. That sucks because the like benchmark that I have for skipping Sylph Bar is like 103.25-ish. And so I'm like, do I skip Sylph Bar and hope for like a really good like ending? Or do I go for Sylph Bar and risk dying, but then like be able to lose time? Like, oh, man, I'm gonna go back. Sorry, I'll finish with that thought. And if I do Sylph Bar, I like risk dying, but then if I get it, I have lots of free time, and yeah. But dude, the number of times I've trainer carded here because I forget that I'm already on Pokemon after flying. I've done this so many times, it's so stupid. I'm pretty sure it can 46 with no Sylph Bar, but it's like close-ish. Like, I'd need a pretty good late game. Considering I was like, when I was going for 47, it was like 104.30 was the benchmark I had. I guess by the fact that I'm like, yeah, I guess that kind of spoils that I do go for it. The fact that I'm like wondering if I don't know. After the headache in the tower, though, I'm feeling the risky shit. If I get like, I think my thoughts here was like, if I get really shit HP after Pidgeot, I might skip it. Like if it would be like a really awkward setup. But I don't really know what I was thinking here, to be honest. For context for people watching, Sylph Bar is a strat where you intentionally tank a Hydro Pump off Gyarados here. Well, usually it's a Hydro Pump. Off Gyarados here to get Red Bar and keep it all the way to Koga, but it's very risky. My execution here kind of sucks as well. I fucking forgot what I was doing almost. That was really slow swap. And excellent HP. That's X Special range. I think it's like the bottom end of X Special range, if I remember correctly. So just use another X Spec and hope for no crit. Perfect. That is like ideal. I think it's in the notes as ideal HP. It's like 8 to 11 or something. So that's basically as good as that goes so far. Obviously, I can die to Bone Club, I can die to one attack crit. There's like plenty of ways to die, but as far as the actual setup for it, yeah, that's as good as it gets. Nine levels out on Wheezing. Okay, so yeah, that was perfect. Fucking hell. I will after the stream's over, Stan. Have a good night, man. So yeah, assuming I don't die, this is on track for a pretty good split. Pretty good, very good. PB, like previous PB, also has double X Special Sylph Bar, so like saving time is not guaranteed. But I should at least not lose time if I don't die. Oh yeah, I've been talking about where I am on like best splits. At Fly, I was -7 on my best run ever, like best pace ever. At Flute, I'm +33, so I'm like well behind my best pace at this point. God spec, that's what you want on this HP. I could tank a Horn Attack, but then I would like risk Hypno Headbutt, I guess. So that's pretty much ideal. So yeah, the only thing left in the way of like getting Sylph Bar, I guess, is Hypno. I mean, I guess there's like, you could Gen 1 miss an Earthquake on one of the other Pokemon in the gym, but realistically it's Hypno. But there's a little way to go before there. Grab Earthquake and a Rare Candy. It's like a big detour to get these. The recent thing that PokeGuy has been running skips Earthquake, which is crazy strats, but if it works, it's really fast. So when he finally finishes a run, it will be very fast, I'm sure. Alright. 2 hidden items to grab here. Rare Candy. And there's a PP up as well. Do I get the PP up? I forget. No, it's too early. One tile too early. Damn, so I only got 1 out of 3 on the hidden items this run. The Underground Elixir and the PP up I both missed. Bad speedrunner. For the Underground Elixir, I use the music, yeah. For the Cycling Road stuff, it's all visuals, though. It's using the flowers. So I was on late drill this run, so I have the extra. Oh, nice menu. I had the extra super repel, so I can use 2 repels here. If you do late drill, you need to save some. Sorry, if you do early drill, you need to save some money, and so you buy 1 fewer super repel, and you have to YOLO 2 tiles of grass here. Safari Zone encounters are quicker than regular ones, so if you get the encounter, it's bad, but it's not as bad as a normal encounter. But but don't need to do that this run. Oh, lost my cursor there. Shoutouts to Square Root of Sheep for telling me that it's the same speed to walk to the gym here. I was like skeptical of it, and then I timed it and I'm like, yeah, it is actually like frames difference and walking is so much easier. You guys going for 144s and 43s. You guys can take the 2 frames. I'm happy to just walk. I walk to the fly house as well, same reason. Alright, so Hypno. If he uses so he's 1 in 4 to use Confusion. Well, okay, so if I crit, I just win. If I don't crit and he uses Confusion, I'm dead. Headbutt crit, I'm also dead. And we get Disable. So very happy at this point. Sylph Bar was successful and very fast. So that was very nice split. Well, I mean, there's Koga can troll you with X attacks as well, but like the actual scary stuff in this split went very well. Oh man, that would... God, missing a Bubble Beam range? Holy shit, that would be terrible. Alright, Elixir here. We do get X attack, but we do have the spare X speed, so we can do like the fast stall. That's not actually too bad. Don't have to scroll down to Flute. So yeah, a bit of time lost to it's crazy that that lost 5... like, yeah, lost 6 seconds to PB. Like, I had slow execution in Sylph Rival, and then I got an X attack, but like the fastest possible X attack stall. Crazy. Hello, JRP. Thank you for the raid. You're here for the late game of a PB, but no one knows how much by yet. This run was very, very good, and now it's just quite good. I know it's faster to use the rare candies in the surf menu, by the way, I just haven't practiced it. Yeah, I got him before I saw the comment about it. Hello, Man of Peerless Might. Okay, get robed, thank you. But yeah, the doing candies in the surf menu, like you have to do more scrolling between Pokemon, and I don't want to do that without practicing it a bit, so I am happy to just do the Candy's outside the gym. I think it's only faster because you skip the like bike jingle, right? Is that correct? Yeah, I've seen you been playing that ROM hack. Looks very cool. Hope you're enjoying it. You are on yellow? I have a bit. I did it for a couple weeks. I have a 157, I think. I lost a lot of time to Lance on that run, so it was like almost a 56. Ugh, menu fail again. But yeah, I haven't run yellow a lot, but I have run it. No candy skip. Yeah, Blaine, in this game, Blaine is fine. Like, it's not a dangerous fight, but if he super potions turn 1, it's like quite a big time save, so there's always that. It's not like yellow where Blaine is actually dangerous. Alright, 2 blizzards to hit here. Yeah, Craig, I was. Yeah. The first fight in Lavender Tower lost me a lot of time, but up to that point, crazy pace. This is still very good pace, to be clear. The rock slide misses and subsequent trolling were by far the worst thing in this run so far. Very lucky to have not died, honestly. Usually, like, well, I don't know if... It feels like it's almost always if you miss a rock slide you just get nightshaded and die, but... Yes, I did, Sind. I potioned and leveled out on Rhydon. The rest of the Elite Four was quite good, though, if I remember correctly. Hey Pablo, yes, it is. We don't know how much by yet. I mean, I do, but you guys don't. But yes, it is a PB. Yeah, imagine. You're on like crazy pace and die to Lance Hydro and you just restream it. Alright, no super potion, unfortunately. Kind of slow move selection there as well. So my previous, this is like ultra consistent split, right? And my previous PB loses a second and a half to my gold. And the reason for that is that I like mind blanked and forgot the teleporter pattern and like stopped in place. It was so dumb. I did not do that this time. Knew exactly where I was going. That's better. How much was that a gold buy? Yeah, like nothing. Understandably, it's Sabrina. There's nothing to gold, really. So yeah, at this point I'm just praying to black belt, obviously. I think black belt's like 1 in 5 to kill you, I think. It's not actually... Like, it feels like it's a coin flip, but it's actually way less than that. Like, 1 in 5 is bad, but it's not as bad as it sometimes feels. Oh, it's even less than that, damn, okay. Yeah. Because it's like karate chop or... Well, almost all karate chops and then low kick crit. Kill you. Like, yeah, 2/3 of karate chops. Kill you. But yeah, I got focus energy. So yeah, no damage, which is fine. It just means I will I mean, I could still get damaged on Bruno, but if Bruno doesn't damage me, then I'll level out on Machamp, which is not an issue. It would be an issue if I was on worse pace and was wanting to like YOLO Agatha, but that is probably not going to be a strat here. The Rhydon at the end of this fight is a range to die to Blizzard, and then obviously Blizzard can miss as well, so it can sometimes take a few turns. Your Hong. Wait, what? Hello, Hong? I'm Dact. Hey, I'm gonna get the crit, nice. It's like... I don't remember the exact range, but it can die to non-crit, but obviously the crit guarantees it. Oh, okay. No worries at all. Have a good night, Soph. Alright, this Pidgeot is like 2 in 3 to die to Blizzard. We got it. It's not actually, like, it's only a... I guess it is a bit of a time loss if you lose that, because it gets a agility, like it's faster than you. But yeah, the rest of this is just pick the right moves. Yeah, maybe if it uses agility again, it'll kill me. Only for the champ fight, yeah, it's really weird. Like, it's an Arcanine by the time you get the champion, but even here it's only a Growlithe. What level does Growlithe evolve? I forget. Or is it a Firestone? It is a Firestone, okay, yeah. I guess that's fair enough then. Yo, boy. But the champion fight doesn't even have flamethrower. It has Ember, what the fuck? That's a sick moveset. Raw Leer Ember Takedown. He doesn't have an Arcanine in yellow, he's got a Ninetales, which has Fire Spin. Yeah, like okay, I'm on the like Bulbapedia page. In Fire Red Leaf Green, his Charizard has Fire Blast. Does it have it in Red Blue? Yeah, in Red Blue it does as well. Yeah, Charizard gets Fire Blast. Yeah, no, the movesets, especially in Red and Blue, are kind of weird. They fixed a lot of them in Yellow, but yeah. Champion's Exeggutor only has 3 moves. And all the stuff that has like agility is its only psychic type, and so it just spams it on you. Very useful. So yeah, through Victory Road without any issues. And definitely plenty of wiggle room with the Elite Four, so don't need to do any crazy YOLOs. Obviously still risks that just kind of come with the game, but don't have to do anything stupid. Oh yeah, for the record, that Giovanni split, it's minus 34.5 on PB, it's also minus 34.5 on best base ever. So, these splits are currently accurate to my best base. The only risk here is if Dugong Gen 1 misses this Aurora Beam, which has happened to me once in practice, not in a run though, thank God. Yeah, Dig is a very good move. Alright, so pretty safe here. Only like risk on this Bruno is Slam Crit from Onyx. That would kill us, but that's just always an issue. That's always a risk. Taking a little bit of damage here would be kind of nice, because I'd get an extra, like, jingle skip. But no, we get X defend. So yeah, 0 damage since Koga, which means we will level out of red bar at the end here, just in time to heal for Agatha. Blizzard here because it's one less tech. Blizzard on the Onyxes because it's one less text box. Horn Drill would be not very effective. And you'd get like the one hit KO and not very effective. I was confused by that when I saw it in the notes originally. I had to like think, why is that faster than just horn drilling everything? Don't watch this menu, this is terrible. Oh no! That was so slow. And missed the wreck Andy as well. Oh my, close the menu! I don't know if it was like my hands shaking or what, but that was terrible. I've practiced that menu a bunch because it's really like hard with the scroll, like the slot 1 scroll down. But yeah, that was not good. But yeah, hoping for Nightshade here, put us back in red bar. We have plenty of super potions left for Link for Lance, and we get it. That's kind of sick. Obviously it makes missing Blizzard on Golbat risky, but that's only 10%. Yeah, I like the bike swap because it means you get slot 1x specials, which is really comfy for the last few fights, but just the actual execution of it is tough. I'm not that good at alt scrolling. I feel like that's like alt scrolling seems like it would be way easier on keyboard, but I play on controller and it's kind of tricky on a D-pad. But yeah, good Agatha, got the red bar, and then good HP as well, just 2 supers, puts us at 136, which is nice and comfy for Lance. Yo, bang on Gook. I think you might be right. There is good reason to think that this is from PBs. I mean, wait, no. Lance, I could die to Hydro Bump, right? God, I was so scared right here. I was like, kind of zen, but also just like, please no. And fantastic HP. I would have stalled if he'd missed. Like, I'm ahead, but I'm not that far ahead. Oh, I didn't clear that text box. Let me go back, actually. I want to see that again. That text box, I just sit here for like a second. Oh my god. Yeah, no, wing attack crit does like 50 or something, it's a lot. No missed blizzards, very nice. So yeah, previous PB potions here, and then levels out on Rhydon. I do not need to do that here, this is nice HP. I live a wing attack. and keep red bar to the end. So obviously Pidgeot can still kill me. I could get Sky Attack and miss the Blizzard. I could die to Rhydon if I get Sky Attacked. I could get 2 Wing Attacks, Wing Attack crit. There's all kinds of stuff that this fight can do, but we're in. And at this point, I was yelling. I was going like, fuck yes. Because this is locked in at this point. I just have to mash A. Or, well, not even mash A, but just like press Horn Drill and clear the text boxes. Thank you, everyone. Arcanine range, yeah, with Horn Drill. Look at that. The gold champ. Didn't take any damage. Nah, my mic was off, sorry. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Like, the early game grind has been kind of rough. I haven't been getting many runs going. But as far as, like, runs into the late game, it's only taken, like, 3, I think. Like, this is the first run since the previous PB that has got past Self Bar. $46.37. Tied 20th. Oh nice, my previous PB just got verified. Wait, was that just now? Yeah, that was like 20 minutes ago. Thank you, Square Root of Sheep. Cheers. Oh, Kenora, there is a YOLO strat you can do on Lorelei where you don't switch out to the bird. And if you do that, you deposit the bird as well as the other stuff. And so you get 1 less Pokemon in the Hall of Fame, which saves 8 seconds there. As well as time in the Lorelei fight. So it's like a pretty significant time save, but it's 50-50 to die. So it's something you only do when you actually need the time save. Yeah, sub-ran by 1 second, nice. I tied Magic Rushon, who is someone from Mexico that I don't know, but yeah, that's to them. You don't have a YOLO... Oh, so you've just never finished after doing that? Oh, hello, Huangbro. Was there anyone else I missed? Yeah, thank you everyone for the GGs. This is kind of huge. I was going for 46 and I fucking got it by a lot. I was just like randomly wandering around here afterwards as well. The flute time was 1:03:24. The fly time was 55:04, and I lost God knows how long to the first channeler. Yeah. But yeah, 43:13 flute to end. Pretty good. With like near perfect self bar. Oh, and that's the end of the recording.